You are looking at footage from last year's Governor's Conference on Tourism. It is the premier event for tourism in the state, and it is coming up once again. And we have special coverage of that right now in Spotlight on Florida. And nobody better to talk about it. Talk tourism now. Joining me right here, Craig Thomas, longtime COO of Visit Florida, and now interim CEO. Craig, welcome to Spotlight on Florida.
Thanks, Joel. Happy to be here. Just want to say thanks for having me. And this is so cool what you're doing with this show. I just want to thank you. I'm unaware of anything else that's quite like it. I think it's a great idea. We've known each other for a long time. I know you know a lot of people in the industry. There's no one better than you to put this together. So thanks for doing it. Yeah, it's a great concept, and I hope that we can continue to grow this and make this successful. I think it'd be a real asset for our industry moving forward.
That's awesome. I appreciate you saying that. We are having a great time doing it. And everybody is loving it. And it's just, we're bringing everything together and going well. So thank you for saying that. So let's get this whole thing started, Craig. This is the big event in the tourism industry. Talk to me about what people need to know.
This is the big event. You said it yourself. We are expecting almost 1,000 people from the tourism industry to attend from every vertical, whether you're in a hotel, an attraction, whatever you're doing. If you're anything related to the tourism industry, this is the place to be. It's a 3-day conference, August 27th, 28th, and 29th at the Omni Resort in Champions Gate. If you attend, I promise you, you will learn something new, meet someone new, and have a lot of fun every day of this conference. The Omni is just one of the greatest venues that we could be at also. This has a place that has great golf. If you want to participate in some golf, we have a golf tournament on the front end of the conference. I don't know if you're a golfer, Joel, but hopefully
Not a good one.
not a good one. Well, no one is. It's a four-man scramble. You don't have to be good to have fun, and you don't have to be good to score high in a four-man scramble format. So it's a great tournament. Please register if it's at all interesting to you. And we also have, for the first time ever, because I'm into this kind of thing, 5K fun run in the morning. It is in the morning after the opening chairman's dinner and Experience Kissimmee after party. So you can't party too hard if you want to get up and run that 5K, but it's a no pressure, true fun run. All levels of fitness encouraged, no extra registration fee or anything associated with that. So I hope to see a lot of your viewers and a lot of our attendees out there that morning for the fun run.
Craig, I've been at this conference for so many years. It's the Super Bowl of the tourism industry, and everybody is there. It's such a great event. And it's everything all into one. It's a lot of learning. There's so much to learn, but also networking, right?
Yeah, the networking's key. If you're in this industry, we're a close-knit group. We have fun together. We share success stories. We share stories of failure. We learn from each other and we support each other. Rising tide lifts all boats. That's the attitude. And this is the one time a year where you can really see everybody. There's a lot of other great events. We have great associations that have big reach, great leadership, super engaged membership. But this is really the Visit Florida organized Florida Governor's Conference on Tourism. It's the one event where really all of it comes together. We expect to have about 1,000 people there. I'm hopeful that this will be our most well-attended conference that we've had in quite some time, but we usually hit about between 900 and 1,000 people attend. And I can tell you, I've been, working here at Visit Florida and organizing this conference now for, I think this will be my 9th governor's conference. This is going to be the best one. And I mean that. We've got all the standard kind of slate of breakout and educational stuff that you've been familiar with if you've come in years past. Great educational stuff, great keynotes, but we have some special surprises, I think. I'm not going to spill the beans. I'm not going to say what it is, but the entertainment side of things and the surprise factor is going to be second to none. I mentioned earlier, Experience Kissimmee is doing an after party after the chairman's dinner. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's not an organization that does an after party the wrong way. We'll put it that way. So they're going to have a great show. And then the following night, we have a special surprise, and you want to wear your island attire. Uh,
Okay.
and that
Yeah.
and that's all I'll say about that. I'll also say it's a big moment for Visit Florida. If you've heard me speak, in the last really year, or heard Brett Lakin, our Chief Marketing Officer, speak at any point, you've probably heard us mention that we have been undergoing a brand evolution. So we are really taking the Florida vacation brand to the next level. It's been a year in the making. This conference is the moment that we are done and we unveil it to the industry and it hits the market and consumers see it right after that. So this is going to be the unveiling of a major project to evolve the Florida Vacation brand into the future. And this is where the entire industry is going to get a chance to see exactly what we've been working on for over a year. Very excited to share it with everyone. We've previewed it with a couple people. The feedback's been amazing. I think we're going to represent the state and the industry very well with this new campaign and with the new look and feel of our brand. And I think that the whole industry is going to be very proud of what their statewide destination marketing organizations put together.
This is a great year for this tourism. Everyone's talking about tourism, and there's just lots of things that everybody needs to know.
Whatever you're interested in, we've got it. From if you want adventure travel trends, luxury travel, any travel segment that you're interested in keeping a finger on the pulse of, learning brand new about, we've got. Of course, you can't do a conference in 2025 without having some AI stuff. So we'll have some AI stuff at the conference if that's what you're interested in. We've got great keynotes. We've got outlooks for the MICE sector. We've got crisis communication content. So we've got it all. Please, FloridaTourismConference.com. The agenda's there. Our keynote information's there, and stuff about the entertainment's there as well. So check it out. If you are watching Spotlight right now and you haven't registered, you need to be registered. This is the audience that needs to show up. This is the one place, the one conference a year. If you had to go to just pick one, this is the one that you
True.
should be picking.
Absolutely. I know that first night is special to a lot of people because it's the awards, and I mean that's a special time where we recognize people that have been doing great things for the last year, right?
That's right. The chairman's dinner is always a very special night, very well attended, and it's where we hand out the Flagler Awards, the Oscars of Florida tourism marketing. It's a great celebratory moment where we get to recognize, all the contributions that come from all areas of the state. It's a big night for our destination marketing organizations. It's a big night for a lot of private businesses that put in entries as well, and we have a whole bunch of categories. And it's not just Visit Florida, that's out there making Florida tourism successful, not by any stretch. So these flaglers are a great opportunity that we have at Visit Florida to put together something that recognizes the contributions that every county is making all over the state.
Yep. So it's coming. So right in the middle of the state, everybody can get there. Omni Champions Gate. That's going to be exciting. We're back there again. I know we were there a few years ago, so everyone's got to be excited about that location, right?
It's a great location. It's right in the middle of the state. Should be easy to get to. I talked earlier about how great the Omni is. It's a great place to host an event. If you're not into anything that I'd mentioned previously, you can always just float around a lazy river. They have a wave pool. I think it's the only resort. I don't fact check me on it. I think it might be the only resort in Florida that has an actual wave pool at the resort. Could be wrong about that. But they've got it all. There's no better place to attend a conference.
Yeah,
You're going to,
and they even have their own Top Golf type
they
golf
do.
where you can just hit the balls. It's amazing what they've created there.
And that's where we'll be the second night. So if
Oh, really?
you can't play in the golf tournament on the first morning, then you'll at least get a chance to do some top golf like activity at, I think it's called the Eagles Edge, the second.
Yes. Right.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, I got a lot of things I need to do here. I got to practice my golf game. I need to find an island shirt. I mean, I've got some homework to do, and I got to get myself energized and pumped up for 3 straight days of just fun there in Orlando. So I got a lot to work on, but I'm looking forward to it, and this is going to be great. So you already told everybody the information, but Anything to end with?
Well, I think I've seen you in an island shirt before, Joel, but maybe you can get a nicer one. Hey, the last thing, our early bird did close, but just for Spotlight viewers, if you use the discount code Spotlight, then you can still get the early bird rate if you register before next Friday. So you've got 1 week from today with the discount code Spotlight, and you can still get that early bird rate if you haven't registered yet. So please register.
Awesome. Well, we're going to be covering this for the next couple of months, folks, as we lead up to the governor's conference. We're going to be talking about some of the seminars, some of the things that are going to be happening. Craig, we'll have you back if we can, but we definitely need to have you back at the end or after the conference to talk about all the new stuff that you're unveiling at governor's conference. So hopefully we'll have you back then too.
Absolutely. It was good seeing you, Joel.
All right. We appreciate it. That's going to wrap it up for the interview and this episode of Spotlight on Florida. We'll see you next time.